So we have bayt over. I had to throw this away. Sorry about it. So yeah, sajidun fil bayti. And that's because of the fee. It causes the fee to change. Is that clear? I know we're not going to be doing this book today. We're just going to be quickly going through some lessons and then going to the Madinah Arabic book, inshallah. So another example for each and every one of you, since you learned some words from the Madinah Arabic book. Can someone give me another place that we learned? We learned the masjid. We learned bayt. Can someone give me something else? Anything else we learned?
Madrasa?
Madrasa. Okay, al-madrasa. Al-madrasa. This is the word al-madrasa. I'll give everyone the word al-madrasa right here. Al-madrasata. Al-madrasatu. School. Now let's use an example of Rayhan. So Rayhan he's in the madrasa. I'm trying to say Rayhan is in the madrasa. We know by default it's going to be a 2, right? How are we going to say with Rayhan? Rayhan fil madrasa. T. So Rayhan, we have Rayhan over here. Rayhanu fil madrasa T. And that happens because of the fi. And there are many other particles which causes the last letter to change. I'm not going to get into them right now. That's for a different section in this book. There are many of them. For example, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام. In Surah Isra, 15th juz. سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى. So من المسجد الحرام. من المسجد الحرام. That's the example Allah uses in the Quran. And that's another word, right? That's min. من المسجد الحرام. Okay. And the second one, I'm just going to erase so that this clears up a little bit. The second type is غير العامل, non-causative. And that's exactly what غير means. غير means non in the Arabic language. So non-causative is that harf which does not cause i'rabun to change in the word after it. For example, thumma and wa. That's it. It will never change the word that's after thumma. If it is a thumma al-masjid, it will be thumma al-masjid do. That's it. Simple. It will not change. And that's further discussion. We'll explain some more lessons more regarding thumma and wa. But for now, let's keep it as is. These two do not change anything that comes after it. Is that clear? So we have two types. One is causative and the second one is non-causative. Let's do this exercise quickly and then jump into the other book. Any questions until now for harf? Anyone? On site? Online? Yeah, you can say it. Yeah. I mean, so yes, one of the uncles asking, can you say Zayd fil masjid? Absolutely. That's how Arabic spoken language. You don't say the last letter. But we're learning Arabic, so we have to know what it is. That's the difference, right? That's why I said at the beginning of the class, like, I don't say my name is Sajidun. My name is not Sajidun, right? My name is Sajid. We don't pronounce the last i'rab. However, in Arabic classes, when it comes to writing, you have to know because that changes the meaning. You have to write your name as Sajidun. Sajidun fil masjid. Sajid is in the masjid. Ibrahimu. Over here, Ibrahimu is, you cannot have it with a tanween. And that's a different rule. So we don't mention the last i'rab when you're speaking Arabic. But when it comes to classes and writing, we have to know what's the i'rab. Exercise, a quick exercise for each and every one of you. Let's go through this and then we'll jump into the book. Correct the following words stating a reason and give its meaning. We have right here, the first one. Let's start off with the people on site. Al-baytun. What's the error here? Correct. Al-baytu. It should be al-baytu without the tanween because we know No word can have a tanween and an alif lam together in the same exact word. That's totally incorrect in the Arabic language. So we have to write it as al baytu. Al baytu. Now let me use a smaller pen. Next one. Al fataha. Can someone tell me what's the error here online? Let's do someone online.
Dhamma.
Dhamma, correct. It needs to be a dhamma because it's default, right? By default, it needs to have a dhamma. And I mean, if there's another error, there's no word like al-fataha. It's going to be al-fathu. The ta is going to have a sukun on it. Al-fathu. Is that clear? Number 3. Al-waraqun. Again, just as the first one. It's going to be al-waraqu. Correct? Al-waraqu. Last one, sami'un. Again, you may not know this, but the actual pronunciation of this word is sama'un. 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 Is that clear? Now, this is when I want to explain to you how to use the dictionary, because they're asking you in the second question, find the meaning of and the plural of the following nouns using a dictionary. So again, let's go through this quickly. I still remember in the second class, I explained to each and every one of you that when you have any word, try to put them in the scale of fa'alun. I mentioned this last time. This is by default. This is going to be the word that you will use for everything. You'll put everything under this scale. So we have a word like bustan, okay? Bustan. Can someone use these 3 letters, fa'alun, and put it under this exact rhythm? Bustan. Anyone?
Basatun.
Sorry?
Basatun.
No. I'm saying put this word bustan, convert it into using fa'alun. Bustanun, rhyme it with fa'ala. Rhyme it. Fu'lanun. Bustanun. Fu'lanun. I'm using the fa'ala. So I'll write it down right now. Bustanun. Fu'lanun. This is extraneous. The nun over here is extraneous, extra. But doesn't it rhyme the same? If I were to make a rhythm, a poetry, if I say bustanun, fu'lanun, doesn't it rhyme? It's under that same scale. We have babun. Babun is going to be a little difficult. Babun will technically be under. No, again, put it under the scale of fa'ala. Put it under that scale. Use fa'alan. So babun, you'll say fa'lun. Fa'lun. You always have to use fa'ain lam. Because babun, the alif is sukun, right? It's a stretch. So you're going to say fa'lun. Fa'lun. And I'll explain to you why this is so important. This is for the dictionaries. Qamarun, easy. Can someone transform this into using fa'ala?
Fa'alun.
Fa'alun. Fa'alun. Fa'alun. Last one, kalbun. Fa'lun. Just like the top. Just like the top. Fa'lun. Kalbun, fa'lun. Okay? Now, why I say this, brothers and sisters, this will technically, if you know how to do this with any word, you will then learn the root letters of the words to use it in the dictionary. So we look at bustan, the first one, okay? Let's look at the first one, bustan. We look at the fa. What's equivalent to the fa in the word bustan? What's the fa? Ba. So we have one letter already to look in the dictionary. Ba. What's the ayn now? On bustan? Sin. And now, what's the lam on bustan? Ta, correct. So we have ba, sa, ta. Now, this is when you'll find this word in the dictionary. So now I'm going to close this window. I'll move to the side. We have the dictionary in the hands word. So I go to search. I pull out my Arabic dictionary, Arabic keyboard, Arabiya. Obviously, it's easier to do with the Arabic keyboard. I type in ba, sa, ta. That's all I gotta do. Ba, sa, ta. Can you see that? I can't zoom in into the screen, but you can see that ba, sa, ta, right? That's exactly what I did. Now I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna start zooming. I'm gonna start looking for it. They gave me 2 pages. Now it's all about alphabetical. You look for the letter ba. First thing, obviously, I found the letter ba right here. The second letter is what? Za. Is the letter seen after za in the Arabic alphabet?
Yes.
Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha, dal, dal, ra, za.
Seen.
So seen is after. So it's going to be after. You have to look. You're still at the za. Okay, I just found ba, sa right here. Bas. But now I have to look for the letter ta. So basa'a. Does ta come after the letter alif? It does, right? So we found basaba. Isn't ta the third letter? So we have to look for ta. Oh, we found basatara. It's going to be somewhere around here. Oh, bustan. We just found it. What's the plural? Basatin. What does it mean? Garden. That's it. So the answer for this word exactly right here will be the plural is basatin nun. And what does it mean?
Gardens.
Garden. It's a singular, right? Plural is basatin, gardens. Now let's apply the same exact rule for number 2. Easy. I don't want to even write this down. Qa, ma, ra. What's going to be the root words for this word? It's a triliteral word, right? So it's going to be easy. Qaf, mim, ra. Is that clear? Now let's find it. We'll go back to the dictionary. We type in qaf. We type in mim. We type in ra. Close it. Search. This is a hands word once again. Right there. Look at the first thing I found. Qamara. This is a verb though. We don't want to use the verb. We want to use the. We want to look for the plural. It's a noun. A moon. So we look qamara. No, that's not it. Okay, qamara right here. This is a noun. Qamar. Snow, blindness. Plural is what? Aqmar. Aqmar. What does it mean? Right there. Moon. Qamar. Moon. So we just found another word right now. This word means moon. What's the plural? Aqmar. Saturn has aqmar. Moons, multiple moons, right? The Earth has one moon. Qamar. Bab. Now, bab is a little different, brothers and sisters. And that rule for a bab is we see an alif there, right? So we have to do something called a trial and error. Whenever you see an alif in a word, you can never find it with an alif in the dictionary. The alif will either transform into the alif will be eliminated, it'll be transformed into a waw or a ya. So now in order to find this in a dictionary, what do you have to look for? Ba, waw, ba. Or ba, ya, ba. If you don't find ba, waw, ba, then you look for ba, ya, ba. So that's exactly what I'm going to do in the dictionary. I'm going to type in ba, waw, ba. Search. Let's see. We have boob, which is to divide. Then we have bawab, which means a doorman. We're very close because we know it means door, right? Oh, right there. Bab. We just found bab. What's the plural? Abawab. What does it mean? Gates or doors. Is that clear? Are you writing it down? Like the translation?
Yes.
Next one. Kalb. I'm not going to write this down. Kalb. Very easy. It's a triliteral word. So what are the root letters? Kaf, lam, ba. I didn't even mention it. It's self-explanatory, right? So let's write it down. Kaf, lam, ba. Dictionary. Oh, right there. I just found kalb. Right there. First thing. Kalb. Kalb. What's the plural? Kilab. The plural is kilab. Kilabun. Kilabun. What's the translation? Dog. Now, I want each and every one of you to not make this mistake, right? Allah has given us a heart. How do you say heart in Arabic? Qalb. Right? It's a qaf. Right? When you're talking to your spouse, you say qalbi, right? You say my heart. You don't say kalbi. If you're speaking to our person, they'll get offended. It means dog, my dog, right? You don't want to say that. So it's a big difference. This is why we need to learn how to learn tajweed and how to learn how to pronounce these words carefully. Very important. Kalb means dog. Kilab is the plural. Qalb is heart. Qulub. قلوب الذين يخشون ربهم, as Allah mentioned in the Quran. قلوب. قلب. قلوب. قلب. Plural. قلوب means hearts. Translate the following sentences and identify the different types of verbs in them. This is going to be homework for each and every one of you. Very easy to translate. Once again, do not use ChatGPT or AI. Do it yourselves. You'll learn by doing these things yourselves. Very easy. I'm not going to give you these. Obviously, you're not going to look for the word Khalid inside. Khalid is a name. It's a person, right? Ahmed, you're not going to look for that in the dictionary. اكتب رسالة لا تقرأ ذلك الكتاب. I want you guys to translate these yourselves, inshallah. Is that clear for homework? We're going to continue with the next book right now. Any questions until now? This is homework. Question number 3 is homework. That's it. You just have to translate and use the dictionary. This is all recorded. Inshallah, will be posted, so you'll learn how to use the dictionary. Let's just for clarity, so that you have satisfaction. We have a new word here, ashubak. Let's find this word in the dictionary. Could someone tell me, using the word fa'ala, how would it sound? Shubak. Fu'al. You have to follow the exact vowels. Shubak. Fu'al. Fu'al. Okay, so right here. Fu'al. Fu'alun. So now what's going to be the root letters? We have fa, sheen. We have ayn, ba. We have lam, kaf. Shabaka. Let's look for that. Remember, all these letters like alif, golta, ta mudawwara, circle ta, all the extraneous. We never look for these in a dictionary. Shabaka. Shabaka. Okay, now look for it. We have shabata. Shabata. Is kaf after the letter ta? Absolutely. We have to know the Arabic alphabet. Is it qaf, kaf? Isn't it after qaf? Qaf, kaf. Right, so it's gonna be after this. Shabaka. But this is the verb though. You gotta look down. Let's go to the next page. Shabakatun. Nope. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Very close. We found shabak right here. No, it's just shibak. Shubak. Yeah, shubak right here. Shubak. Is it S? You see that, right? Seen shubak. Over here, that little sign on the S means shah in Arabic, like in English transliteration. Shubak. What's the plural? Shababik. Shababik. What does it mean? Netting. That's not the actual word. Like, what are you gonna be like? Because you can be like Khalid. I'll give you an answer. Fataha means to open. It's past tense. We're doing that before. Fataha, fa'ala, fa'ala. Fataha means to open. So what do you mean? Like Khalid opened a network? No, it doesn't make sense. You have to look for the correct word. Window. So again, it's all synonyms, right? You can look for the correct word and what makes sense in this context, in this sentence. So Khalid opened. Is it a window or the window? The window. Alif lam, right? So I want exact precision when it comes to translation. So is that clear? It's very easy. Fataha means to open. You could just find this on the dictionary. Fataha, and you find a verb for it. It means to open. I'm getting. Sorry. Apologize. Going back. Okay, going back. Let's put this away, the dictionary. So I want everyone to open up the Arabic books. Inshallah, the Arabic book. We have how many minutes left? We have 15 minutes, right? Give or take, right? Inshallah. So we left off on this page right here. Is everyone following? Any questions until now for what we've covered? Any questions online for the people that are online?
No.
Okay, perfect. New lesson. Man hada. I believe it's clear. Can someone tell me before we start this? Many of us will know Arabic, alhamdulillah. We've heard of this language. We've heard many people using this language. What does man hada mean? You know? Man hada. No. What is this? We covered last chapter. What is this? Is ma hada.
Who is this?
Who is this? Correct. Man hada translates to
Who is
this? So it's about a living being, right? You're not going to say who is this to a lifeless table. You can't say man hada to a table. You're going to say ma hada to a table. What is this, right? Or you're not going to say man hada. So this is talking about people, right? First, First question. Man hada? Who is this? Hada. What's hada again? This is tabibun. What's tabib? You've
Doctor.
heard of doctor, correct? I mean, it looks like it looks like a guy with headphones, but it's a doctor. Okay. هذا طبيب. So we have Dr. Salim here. You know, أنت طبيب. هذا طبيب. This is a doctor, right? نعم. Doctor. هذا طبيب. So again, we're going through this. These are all singular words, right? I would say if you want to learn the Arabic language, I'm not going to tell you to do it. You got to do it yourselves. Have a list, go through a dictionary, and find a plural. Right? There's so many plural words for tabib. أطباء. أطباء is one of the plurals. So look for these words so that you benefit. And as I mentioned, the best way to learn Arabic, the way I learned it myself, is go through the dictionary yourself. Do not type on ChatGPT. Because when you put effort behind something, it's going to retain. You're going to go through it yourself and go, okay, when I found this word in the dictionary, tabib, you're not going to forget it. You're going to remember it all the time. In comparison to when you just type it and it's so easy. So I want everyone to, get the plurals for themselves. And once again, this is this individual work, and find the plural for these words. Number 2, man hada? Who is this? Hada waladun. This is a boy. Waladun is a boy. For all the sisters who are here as well, I just want to tell you something. This is a boy. Walid is a father, correct? Because the walid comes from the walid. And mother could be walida, also both are correct. For the sisters, the word hada, right? You see the word hada right here. Until now, this is all for masculine. There's a feminine word for hada as well, and that is hadihi. We'll come to that, inshallah. I'm just letting you know, because if you want to practice right now yourselves, because I don't want any sister going back home and being like, pointing at another lady and being like hada. A lady is not a hada, it's hadihi. Right? We'll get to that, inshallah. But for now, as you want to practice, it's hadihi. Always hadihi for women. Anything that's feminine. Next, man hada? Who is this? Hada talibun. What's talibun? What does talab mean? Talab. It's Urdu as well. Talab. What does talab mean? To seek.
Student.
So talib in Arabic language means a student. Seeking knowledge. That's already given. Talib means a student. هذا طالب. Today's time, this word could be scary sometimes. Huh? هذا ولد.
لا.
هذا ولد. I mean, that does not look like a boy, right? I mean, the image will look like a man, more like wearing a shawl, right? Elderly man. لا. This is not a boy, right? This is رجل. What's رجل?
Man.
Man. Good job. Man. This is a man. We're learning new words now, right? So we try to apply these rules to ourselves as well. We have just come to the masjid, and you could just ask someone, man hada, or like, who is this person? And we're like, this is Brother Abdullah. Practice like this. Bring it into speech. Are we clear on this page, everyone? Very easy, right? We learned four new words in this page. We learned tabibun, we learned waladun, we learned rajulun, and we learned talibun. Is that clear? Next page. Sorry. This one
I have a
practicing.
question.
Yes.
So the verse like hadihi jahannam, like, so does that correlate to like a feminine tense, or like how does
Yes,
it
the
work?
word jahannam, although they aren't, so the question online, someone asked for the people on site, هذه جهنم. Allah says in Surah Al-Rahman, هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون. The word jahannam, is it feminine? Absolutely, it is feminine. And there's no signs of femininity in this word. However, it is just feminine through Arabic speech. Arabic worded it like that. And this is how Kalam Allah is, the word of Allah. Jahannam is a feminine word. So yes, hadihi is for the word Jahannam, because Jahannam is a feminine word. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
So this is when the word ma comes into existence, comes into play. Ma means what, not who. Ma hada, what is this? Hada masjidun. This is a masjid. Do I need to translate this? We know what's masjid. This is a, right? This is, for Rayhan who came late, This هذا means this. The word is already hidden in there. This is a masjid. Okay, I just translated it one time so you know how to do it. This is a masjid, and the word a is defined with an alif lam and without an alif lam. If it has an alif lam, someone online, can you tell me what the translation will be? هذا المسجد. This is the masjid. Definite and indefinite in English, just like in English. This is the masjid. This is a masjid. Any indefinite, any masjid. Man هذا? Anyone? Who is this? هذا تاجر. What's a tajir? Anyone? Can you give a random guess?
Merchant.
Merchant. A businessman. Merchant. The person who works at a store. Tajir. Plural for that is tujjar. Tujjarun. Again, you can look for yourselves in the dictionaries. Man hada? Who is this? Hada tajirun. Next one. We have this little image right here of a dog. Hada kalbun. Simple. This is a dog. Now we have a little image over here. Looks like a cat. Ahada kalbun. Is this a dog? Means is this, right? It's a question now with a question mark. We could also say that, right? La. No. Hada qittun. New word. Qittun. Cat. It comes from English. They took it from the Arabs. We say cat in English. In Arabic is qitt. Qittun. So we have cats at home. So we should call our cats from now on qitt. Right? Let's still learn the Arabic language. Bring it into practice. Qitt. Qitt means cat. And qitta means kitten. Qitta. Many of us use this word as a slur. May Allah forgive us. هذا حمار. هذا حمار. We can see what that is. That's donkey. Right? Donkey. Allah also uses this word many times in the Quran. Allah speaks regarding the kuffar, as I mentioned before. كأنهم حمر مستنفرة, as if they are donkeys running away. So الحمار is the singular. حمر in Surah Al-Muddathir is the plural. حمرٌ. Donkey. Now we see this right here. أهذا حمار? Is this a donkey? Correct? Can someone translate? لا. هذا حصان. Of course. Now, don't go back to your pages. Do not scroll back. We previously learned the word before. That was related to a horse. In the first page of our Tasheel al-Nahw book. For the people online, I can't see you. So I wish you don't go back and genuinely, honestly answer that question to me. We, on our first page of Tasheel al-Nahw, we learned a word for horse. And can someone repeat that word to me? It's a more common word.
Farasun.
Correct. Faras. So what's the difference, right? Someone may ask, Hisanun, the Sheikh just translated as horse, right? What's the difference? We have Hisanun versus Farasun. The difference is very simple, brothers and sisters. Who can take a random guess? Hisan and Faras. I'm speaking about linguistically in actual Arabic, what we speak today. There's a big difference.
Is it like a different type of horse, like those like special kinds of horses?
No.
Red color horses?
Someone said online, is it a different type of horse? No. Simple as this is Hisan is a stallion. Male horse. Hisan, stallion. Okay. And Faras is, I think, is a mare in English. Mare, M-I-E-R, female horse. Someone could is it M-I-E-R? M-A-R, sorry. M-A-R-E. So, but that's what it is, right? Female horse? Yeah. But in Arabic, no, they use both. It's like unisex. So the question on site was, because would the word farasun be hadihi? In the Arabic linguistics, like the way Arabic has been brought down to us, no, they just use the word hada. It's a unisex word, so they just use hada. So if you're generally speaking, you could say faras. If you see a horse outside, you could generally just say faras. But if you're trying to be specific, I have a stallion, you have to say hisan.
So like cow versus bull. If you just say cow.
Correct. Cow versus bull in Arabic language, baqar and baqarah, right? Surah al-Baqarah, referring to a female cow. Is that clear? Sorry? No, no. Hisan. Hisan is horse. Ghora, yeah. Ghora. So male horse is hisan, and female horse is farasun. Okay. وما هذا. Now, there's something interesting you're using, and I mean, I just said it. وما هذا. Can someone translate that? And what is this? So it's question answer, right? وما هذا. What does that look like? There's a big hump at the back. Jamal. Jamal. هذا جمل. Jamalun is a camel. So let's all just go through this quickly. It's a question and answer, right? ما هذا. What is this? هذا مسجد. This is a masjid. من هذا. Who is this? هذا تاجر. This is a merchant. هذا كلب. Translate. This is a dog. أهذا كلب. Someone translate, please. Is this a dog? لا. No. هذا قط. This is a cat. هذا حمار. This is a donkey. أهذا حمار. Is this a donkey? لا. No. هذا حصان. This is a horse. وما هذا. And what is this?
What is this?
هذا جمل. This is a camel. Any questions over here? Again, we're just learning new words. I want you guys to all implement these words. Now you learn. Yes.
So basically, you are saying so it's like a female horse. So is that the general rule that when we are just using something in general, we are pointing towards you using the female?
No, so in Arabic, it's usually all the time the male.
Right.
But see, faras over here is it's a very linguistic difference. So see, what you're asking, so it's what the grammarians, people of Nahu, they changed as the decades and centuries went by. Initially, during the Prophet's time, perhaps they only called it a faras. Then later on, the mutaakhirun, the people who came later, they start differentiating and they start saying, okay, we're gonna have two types of horses, male and female. We'll name them differently. We'll have one called hisan and one called faras. But then when the grammarians started going through old scriptures and texts, they realized that they always use the word hada for faras. So they're like, we'll just keep it like that. So there are some exceptions in Arabic language. But in general, when it comes to a word that's unisex, they always use the male. The male verb and the male noun is much more dominant all the time. Just like in French and Spanish. French, same thing. The males are the male tense and the male nouns are always dominant. Now, how many minutes left? We got 4 minutes, inshallah. We will complete this quickly. We see right here. This is ما هذا. What is this? Can someone answer that for me? هذا.
Deekun.
Deek is a rooster. Okay, in Arabic language. We have deek. But now, I would want to mention this to you all. No one in Arabic language, when it comes to speech, like I know you guys are all learning the Arabic language. Now, when you go to an Arab restaurant in the future and they ask you, what do you want? Lahma, dajaj. You're not gonna be like, I want deek. Deek is more like, it's more of the animal itself, rooster. But when it comes to live, when it comes to the actual meat, you want to talk about chicken meat, you say dajaj, dajaja. I want dajaj. And the way you spell it is like this. Dajaj. Dajaja. Right? Dajajatun. Dajaja. Yeah, dajaja. Dajaja means chicken. So this is for the actual meat of chicken, right? We're talking about chicken meat. So this is just for grammar. Deek is rooster. And dajaja, even in speech, even in Arabic language, dajaj is a female. It's the hen. Hen, right? Hen, and the rooster is the male. So we have dajaja, which is the feminine, and rooster, which is the male. In speech, again, we use the word dajaja, just for letting each and every one of you know.
Does dajaja just mean chicken meat, or does it mean meat in general?
No, lahma means meat. So this dajaja means chicken meat, and also means a hen, female chicken. Hen. and chicken meat. So I'll write that down with chicken meat. من هذا? Who is this? Look at a big sheikh over here. الدرس الأول ما يريد الله به خيرا يفقهه في الدين. We're reading a hadith there, right? So what is that? هذا مدرس. This is a teacher. مدرس. Correct. مدرس. من هذا? Who is this? This is a teacher. Now, can someone just can someone just translate for me? How would you say a female teacher? A female sister is teaching Quran to little girls, little boys. Say it again.
مدرسة.
Say it again. Someone online said that.
مدرسة.
مدرسة. مدرسة. مدرسة. Right? So everything in Arabic language, a lot of words, just to make it a feminine word, you have to put the da at the end. Right? It's very easy. مدرسة. So going back, having this rule in front of us, let's go back, okay? How would you say, what would you call a female doctor? طبيبة. هذه طبيبة. طبيبة. Circle that. What would you call a female student? طالبة. طالبة. What would not رجل, you can't do that. ولدة, yeah, you could say female, a girl, but a better word for that, we learned it in the Nahwi book, first page. What was the word for girl?
Bint.
Bint. Bintun, correct. Bint. We had the word bint in the Arabic book. Bintun. And banat. Banat comes multiple times in the Quran. Again, we're learning this for the Quran, right? Our main purpose is the Quran. So I'll give Quranic examples. اذهب بقميصي هذا, right? Yaqub alayhi salam is telling his children in Surah Yusuf, أهذا قميص? Is this a? We studied the word shirt. Qamis, and I think in Bangla too, right? Qamis is shirt, right? So shirt, we have the word shirt here. Again, it's a new word for many of us. لا, no, هذا منديل. What's that?
Handkerchief.
It's a gamsa. Gamsa. Gamsa, how do you say in Urdu? Like the cloth you use for like your boogers. Handkerchief in English. A rag. So rumal, correct. Rumal. In Urdu it's rumal. Bangla is gamsa. So something you use just to like clean yourself quickly. It's not a towel. Kerchief in English. Is it about the IEF? Correct. Kerchief. Nowadays, people use it for, it's fancy, right? They keep it in their pockets and their suits. It's back then, everyone would use it. It was something dirty, right? It wasn't made for fashion. Many people till today, right? They use gamsa. It's very good for the nose. It's soft material. So this is mindil. Mindil is a new word for us. Mindil. Mindil can also be used, letting each and every one of you know. When you speak Arabic, you're in the bathroom and now you're waiting for a paper towel. You want paper towel. You could say, أعطيني منديل. Mindila, give me. You don't actually mean kerchief. You mean towel. So in this scenario, you could actually say mindil. When you want a paper towel, when you want tissue to wipe yourself after performing wudu. Is that clear? So I'll end off right here. Let's see this tamreen. Tamreen is exercise, right? We all know that word, tamreen. I want each and every one of you to complete this. So we have two homework. Because letting you all know, just be aware, next week on Monday, we don't have class. I'll be overseas. I'll be gone. I'll be back, inshallah, on Thursday. We'll have class on Thursday. So we have no Monday class next week. So I would want each and every one of you to complete the Tashil al-Nahwu homework, question number 3, and also complete this homework. Can someone translate that? We've done it before. Iqra waktub. What did Iqra mean? Prophet ﷺ was commanded. Iqra, read, O Muhammad, read. And waktub, it comes from kitab. What's in the kitab? Write. Written work, right? So kitab, read and write. So what this telling you is to read and just write the i'rabs, the vowels, and extra work, translate. Read, iqra, waktub, and I'll add my own for each and every one of you. Tarjim. Comes from Urdu word as well. Tarjuma, right? Tarjim, which means to, it's a command, and translate. I want each and every one of you to write these words down in your PDF or actual physical book. Write the vowels down and translate that. Ma hada, simple. If you know it, you don't have to write it down. I would say write it down so that you can retain this knowledge. Ma hada? What is this? Hada qalamun. This is a pen. Number 2, hada kalbun. Kalbun. I'm just going to do 3. Man hada? Who is this? Hada tabibin. Tabibin, right? Tabibin. Tabibun. Good job. Hada tabibun. That's it. I want you guys to complete the rest. Is that clear? I want you guys to, once again, use the dictionary more, right? Anyone have any questions regarding the dictionary?
If I want to purchase one.
Dictionary, right? You could find it on Amazon. The hands were.
Like, do you recommend one particular one?
The hands were. I'll send the link once again in the group, inshallah. I'll send it tonight.
I just buy then. Okay.
If you want a physical copy, I'll send the link on WhatsApp, inshallah. I'm sure they have an Amazon, and you could buy the. Again, me personally, if any books are online, I would say that buy a physical book. It's much better than having PDFs. For me personally, I don't like looking through the screen. I'm only using the screen for this class because I have to teach. But I have an actual book as well.
I ordered the book. It's 3 volume. I ordered it just.
Alhamdulillah. Good, inshallah. So, any questions regarding this today's work?
Brother, why would you use tarjim instead of tarjuma?
How would I use it? Sorry. Repeat that again. Uncle Hassan, I believe. You're muted. Can you hear me? Am I clear? Is Uncle Hassan muted?
Is it plural? Tarjim?
No, tarjim is a command. I'm telling you to translate. It's a command. It's a command. So I'm saying it's iqra, read. It's a command. The author is telling you to read. He's also telling you to write. And I'm adding something of my own, saying wa tarjim, and also translate.
Thank you.
So I want you, each and every one of you, translate these. Again, please do not use any AIs. Do it yourselves. Much beneficial. Much more. It's much more time consuming, but you will learn much faster. Just last question before we get off for Salat al-Isha. Did anyone give it a try, memorizing that list of verbs that I gave? Anyone on site? Uncle, can you give it a try on site? Give it a try. Do you know it right now? Start. Correct. Fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu. Good job. You've done the masculines. Fa'alat is female. No, fa'alata. Duo is always ta, like that. You stretch it. Fa'alata. Correct? Fa'alna. Now you're done all the third person. Now you're getting the second person in person. Fa'alta. That means I've done. Duo. Fa'altuma. Correct? Tum. Plural. All of you did. Fa'alti. Female. Dual female. Same thing as male. Fa'altunna. Second person female plural. I've done. We've done. Perfect. But try to do it much faster. Now, subhanAllah, you know this now. Now try applying the word nasara in this pattern. Nasara means to help. Now, how would you apply nasara in the same pattern? Again, fa'ala, nasara. You just said fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat. Nasara, nasara, nasaru. Nasarat, nasarata, nasarna, nasarta. You help. Nasarta, nasartuma, nasartu, nasarti. Nasartuma, nasartunna, I help, nasartu, nasarna, we help. Heard, sami'a, 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 sami'u, sami'at, sami'ata, sami'na. It's so simple. Once you learn this pattern, you apply every past tense. Any triliteral word, you can apply it. So you would know how to speak past tense. For example, in the homework today, I think in the Tafsir al-Nahwu homework, the word fataha came. Fataha. Fataha Khalidun al-Shabbak. Shubbak. Fataha means to open. So tell me which tense is that? Which category? It's third person, because he's talking about Khalid. It's singular, and it's masculine. Fataha, past tense. Fa'ala, fataha. So now you understand right away. If someone says fataha, you know it means to open. So you know someone opened. Fataha Khalidun al-Shabbak. Khalid, is he going to open? Khalid opened the window. That's it. So I want each and every one of you, once again, I'm going to send that pattern because there are many, I think 2 new students who came inside. So the WhatsApp messages, I think they're deleted. They're not up to date with new students. I want, again, we have a whole week until next Thursday. We don't have class on Monday. You have one homework from Tafsir al-Nahw. You have one homework from Madinah Arabic book. And also try to learn that list, the past tense verbs, active verbs. We know the difference between active and passive. In English, we know the difference between active and passive, right? Again, I don't want to, we're going to learn it. Active is basically someone's doing it. Passive is it's being done upon. Like, kataba, that person wrote. Kutiba, it was written. So I want you guys to get confused. This is all active. Someone's doing it, okay? Any question, inshallah, with 1 minute left for Salat al-Isha? Anyone, any questions?
لا.
فتح ما فتح 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 إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ما فتح 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 means to conquer. فتح مكة فتح مكة. Someone said something online? Okay, inshallah. So I'll see you all, inshallah, on Thursday, next Thursday. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah accept from each and every one of you. Jazakumullah khairah. Done? Adhan?